Hey guys, welcome back. Bolt Spider here, and it's been a bit since I've covered cards on the org page, outside of doing it in the special edited videos. But we had the last remaining 5 cards from Supreme Darkness, and let's get right into it. First up, we have actually a bit of retrains and upgrades to go through. This first one is an old card finally getting a retrain, being the Knight of the Red Lotus. Being Great Knight of the Red Lotus, and it is a level 8 Fire Warrior effect monster, 2100 attack, and 1800 defense. Cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand by shuffling up to 3 non-effect monsters from your graveyard into the extra deck, and you can only special summon Great Knight of the Red Lotus once per turn this way. Gains 800 attack for each normal monster shuffled into the deck for its special summon. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster on the field and 1 non-effect monster in your graveyard, destroy the first target, and if you do, special summon the second target. So it's just more non-effect monster, normal monster support. And honestly, it's really interesting of a card because a few things can run it, especially like Gem Knights if you're running the normal monsters to shuffle back in for more material if you need. And honestly, I do like the second effect, targeting a monster on the field and 1 non-effect monster in the graveyard, destroy it, and special summon the other, so that can have implications for other decks in the future. Next up, we have a retrain of Goddess of Whim, which is really nice, being Goddess of Duality. It is a light fairy effect monster, level 3, 950 attack, and 700 defense, so literally just a retrain off the other one. And you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can add 1 monster from your deck to your hand with a coin tossing effect, except Goddess of Duality. She literally says Arcana Force support all over the place, and it's really nice seeing a retrain off of an old classic monster. And during your main phase, you can toss a coin and call it. If you call right, the attack of all face-up monsters you currently control become double until the end of the turn. If you call it wrong, send it and as many monsters you control as possible to the graveyard. And if you do, draw 1. So it has its trade-offs if you call right and if you call wrong, which every coin flip card has. After that, we have a card that I've been waiting for 11 years. Lightstorm Dragon. It is the synchro monster between Darkstorm Dragon and Rider of the Dragon Storm. I believe that's the name. So let's see how it is. It is a level 9 light dragon synchro effect monster, 2700 attack and 3000 defense. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can target spell and trap cards on the field up to the number of normal monsters in your graveyard plus 1. Destroy them. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target 1 spell or trap card in your graveyard, set it, but it cannot be activated unless you control a number monster or a normal monster. So this literally just screams Blue Eyes support, and it's literally a card that you can run in Blue Eyes, and other decks can run it if you can make a level 9 synchro, so there's that. So maybe Tenpai Dragon can use it just to make another level 9 with your Genroku, Fadra, and Hydra, so you can pop a spell or trap card on the field. So it has implications, maybe, but I see it more for resetting stuff instead, because you're going to need normal monsters for that, but it is doable in Primate builds for a lot of decks. And then we have here Arco Hudor, I think that is. It literally means the source of water, or the source of all things water. It's a normal spell card. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn, and only once that turn. Target 1 monster in the graveyard, destroy a water monster you control. Monster it owners control, and if you do, special summon the target to that player's field and defense position. So this could literally be good against shark decks, because you target a monster in either graveyard, destroy a water monster depending on who controls that monster. So let's say you target like a Buzzsaw Shark in the opponent's graveyard, and then you get to destroy a water monster they control and special summon that target to a player's field and defense, or you could summon out the brick that really doesn't matter. And if this card is in your graveyard except the turn it was sent there, you can banish it, then target 1 water monster in either graveyard, destroy 1 monster in owner's control, and if you do, special summon that target to the player's field and defense position. So it's literally two of the same effect on the card for the first and second, one's from the hand and one's from the grave. And honestly, it's not the best, but it could definitely squeeze out in certain situations, maybe. And then we have Double Wild. I think this is the best card out of the bunch, in my opinion. And it is a quick play spell, and you can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Target one level 5 or lower monster you control. You cannot special summon for the rest of this turn, except monsters with the same original type as that target. Also add one level 10 monster with that original type from your deck to your hand, then you can discard one card, and if you do, special summon one monster with that type from your hand in defense position. So overall, this is literally just a train support, so if you have like a Stampede or Railcart or whatever level 4 you have for your Earth Machine deck, you could just target that, add a level 10 machine from your deck, like a Derricrane, a Super Bullet, Express, or whatever, and summon it and get it to your hand for free. Then you can special summon it if you summon out a Earth Machine, or if you control an Earth Machine. So literally this is just Earth Machine support, and we have 2 Earth Machine supports in here, being Clockwork Knight. Overall, the Supreme Darkness is a alright set. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's definitely a cooldown set in my opinion, because of the whole entire let's just end the lore and we wiggle our way to powering down the format and all that. So I definitely understand why they did Supreme Darkness like this, because they jammed everything good into Age of Overlord all the way to Infinite Forbidden. But I want to know what you guys think about these 5 final cards, these free agents. But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. See you guys in the next video, and goodbye.